You're riding through Staten Island on a quiet afternoon, the wind's in your face, the road's clear, and everything feels under control, until it's not. A car edges out too far from a stop sign, you swerve, brake, but it's too late. The crash happens in an instant. But what follows? That's a process no one warned you about. The legal timeline of a motorcycle accident case can be long, confusing, and filled with delays, especially here in New York City. So what should you expect? First, everything starts with medical care. Even if you walked away from the crash, you should still go see a doctor immediately. Motorcycle injuries can be deceptive. What feels like soreness today could be a spinal injury tomorrow. Beyond protecting your health, those early medical records can also protect your case. Next comes the investigation. At this stage, it's important to contact a lawyer, specifically one who understands how Staten Island cases move through the system. At O'Connor Injury Law, we gather everything: police reports, photos, video footage, witness statements, and sometimes even expert analysis of road conditions or vehicle speeds. The stronger your evidence, the better your chances are of getting fair compensation. From there, your attorney files a claim with the at-fault insurance company. If the injuries are serious, and with motorcycle accidents they usually are, New York law allows you to go beyond no-fault insurance, and you can pursue a claim for personal injuries. But insurance companies don't make it easy. They may delay, deny, or try to settle low, and that back and forth can take months. And if they won't negotiate fairly, well, then we move to the next phase, and that's filing a lawsuit. And once that happens, we enter what's called discovery. It's a legal process where both sides exchange evidence, take depositions. This stage alone can stretch for a year or more. And while many cases do settle before trial, some will go all the way. And in that case, you're looking at delays just due to court scheduling, especially here in New York City's overburdened court system. So, how long does the full process take? Well, if the case is clear-cut and both parties are cooperative, it might settle in 6 to 12 months. But if liability is contested or your injuries are more extensive, it could take closer to 2 years or even more. It's not quick, but it's often the only path to full compensation for the medical bills, lost wages, your pain and suffering, and long-term recovery. The most important thing to remember though, you don't have to go through this alone. A motorcycle crash can turn your entire world upside down, physically, emotionally, and financially. At O'Connor Injury Law, we understand what you're going through, and we're here to help take the weight off your shoulders. While you focus on healing, we're going to focus on protecting your rights and fighting for the compensation that you deserve. If you or someone you care about has been injured in a motorcycle accident, reach out to O'Connor Injury Law for a free case review. We're here to listen, to guide you, and to stand by your side every step of the way.